directing the video for Fred Against Brand, I would include references like this to make sure the capture felt real. Next, let's look at Rumble, the official music video. Now, this is a collaboration track, so it may not be 100% from art direction. The video of where Skrillex, Flodan, and Fred are performing the lyrics during a sound quick class Fred gave about music. Moment mistakes, smiles, and human connection. The graphic design with tons of elements, but again, all the choices that are being made are in the pursuit.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to week 3 of the vlog. I left my tripod outside. Gratefully, I have this lovely little tabletop one, which I'm awkwardly filming down on the ground, but I figured it would provide a interesting new angle. I don't know. Anyway, I really wanted to go to the gym today, but I genuinely do not have the time. I have got to not only finish editing week 1's video, I have to create a promo clip to send out to make sure people know about it. Then I've got to jump back in the studio and get these stems done for the mixing engineer. I do not want to ramp with that shit at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna start my day. No long talking. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Sunday. It is a cold, sunny day, and let's get on the road.
Ask what kind of camera that is.
Just a T3i Canon.
Yes, it is.
Look at this cute baby.
You know the blame, I'll go round and round my tears inside my merry boat, but I ain't going gently. I'll go round and round the tears inside my merry boat, but it ain't nice to be sure.
Why do humans insist on talking to you when you have on big ass headphones? When you got on headphones, I mean, y'all don't talk to me when I don't have my headphones on. I mean, literally, like, apparently I'm only approachable in headphones. And I'm not talking about men, I'm talking about humans, period. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like a need to just fight the headphones. You're gonna have to hear me. This lady just complimented my outfit, and it's like she said it so loud that, like, I heard it when I was just out of reach. Like, it was just a little bit too late to say it. And I know she was compensating for the fact that she was staring at me, but by the time I heard it, it was too much, like, confusing energy for me to stop and take off my headphone and turn around and say that. It was just too much. And I was like, why do people... It's really stupid what I'm saying, but it really does happen. Has that ever happened to you? All right, I'm going home to record. Bye. I fucked something up. Yo! I think that's good enough. Being in the studio and playing any instrument is much harder than playing live. Obviously, it's a lot less forgiving playing shitty in the studio than it is playing live. Playing live, I play with all these effects. You can't really hear the bad notes, you know, unless you're a musician, but in the studio you can really hear them, especially because you have to play to such a dry sound. Like, it's best to record with no effects. So I'm really hearing if I fuck up, but it also makes me pay extreme attention to detail, which makes you a better player. The last time I recorded violin was probably like 6 months ago, but I used to go really, really hard during the pandemic. This is me knocking the dust off, so, you know what I mean? If you hear some shitty notes, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I gotta get through the shitness to get to the fitness. fucked that up. I don't want to overload the mixing engineer since he's being so gracious about my budget. I don't want to like then throw a whole like 20 tracks on him. So I'm trying to keep it as close to 8 tracks total as possible. I'm not trying to OD with creating symphonies because I want the focus to be more on my lyrics and like my vocal delivery, and just like pick up the violin in the beginning of the song and at the end, and it's like a crowd pleaser more than like a violin composition. You know what I mean? I knew I wouldn't reach that note, but I went for it anyway because I just be going for shit. Just doing the most, man. Why you be doing the most? Just had to do the most. My goodness. So much shit everywhere. Just shit everywhere. Shit everywhere! Sound like my mother. Alright. That went dark. Alright, solid. That should be good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these tracks. 14 tracks is OD. I'm trying to get it down to like 10, maybe 11 max. Like 6 vocal, I think 7 vocal tracks is good. Cause like 6 and an ad-lib track and then 3 violin tracks. So 10 should really do it. It's just me being an like overly perfectionist. So let me hear that and see if I can even use this shit. This song is hard. I don't give a fuck. Good enough. And that is a wrap for Off With Your Head. On to the next song. Good morning, y'all. It is vlog day 16, I think, of this thing. I am very proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie, I'm waking up tired. I got woken up kind of early today, so I'm a little bit drained, but we're gonna get this day on the road. It is a gym day because you know I skipped it yesterday, which I'm really excited about to get in and get my fitness. And then after that, I gotta run some errands in the city. I gotta pick up something from Amazon, which I will be unveiling on my Amazon store. I gotta drop the vlog. That's the biggest thing of the day. It is officially vlog release day. It is officially vlog release day. You know, I'm excited just to put it out. You know, I've been working really hard. This is now week 3, so I'm ready to just put it out to the world. After I release the vlog, I've just got to update my website, do a couple things on the back end, and then jump right back into the studio. So let's get this day going. I'll see y'all at the gym. I got to immediately bounce out, shower quickly, everything quickly, and pray to God there's enough tuna in there to make a sandwich so I can get some protein, and get to a coffee shop and get this fucking vlog up. I don't know how long that shit's gonna take to like upload, but it's gotta go up today, so let's make it happen. Reason number 50, 11, and 12 why I love Atlanta. Because what the fuck is even that? Hey, what's good, y'all? How you doing? You mind if I get a sweet?
I'm thinking about wait, because the texture of these two would be. Oh yeah.
A meal fit for my husband. Alright, y'all, it's official. The vlog is going up. It's got 2 minutes left. Let me calm down. Ooh, calm down, girl. Alright, so now we're off to the P.O. box again, because last time was a fail. The line was long, and then I found out it was $6 more to pay in store. So I was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna pay online. And when I went to try to pay online, that was a fail. So now I'm back to try this again in person, I will pay the extra $6. Fuck it. And damn. Guess I missed that light. Let me actually go do the law. So I had refused to pay the extra $6, but then when I tried to pay online, that was a fail. And y'all ain't about to have my mail out here on the street. Y'all ain't about to fucking evict me. So I'll pay that little extra $6. There's another little clothing festival happening across the street, so I'm gonna go check that out before I walk in. Let's do it. Blocked. I knew it! I keep forgetting today is a holiday. Well, that was a fail. Guess I'll try again tomorrow. One thing you should know about me is I'm a very, very, very picky eater. And I like things that taste like clean, fresh, well-seasoned, well-cooked, good ingredients. And I gotta take you guys to my favorite spot to get pho. P-H-O, pho. Pho. It's this spot in East Atlanta Village called Soba. So fucking good. My God.
How's it going?
Pretty good. My hands are dry. Ashy ass hands. Why are you only coming up? There we go. Okay. Yes, I realized that in my video. Can you see me? Like, I think I like this. It's like cinematic. Like, I'm in the lab. It's a serious moment. We gotta really use our brains. But I just want to make sure you can see me. So yesterday when I was watching my vlog back, I realized that I be looking crazy as fuck when I play the violin. Like, I knew sometimes I look crazy. I can't be looking like I'm possessed, yo. That's just not the move. Alright, so today I'm gonna work on, let's do Nice to Meet Ya. I'm gonna add some violins to Nice to Meet Ya. And then I think by the end of this session, I want to start sending the mixing engineer some tracks to start mixing. Whether it's even just Off With Your Head or if it's also Nice to Meet Ya. I just want to get something over to him because I don't want him to think I'm a bullshitter. And y'all know I've been talking about this shit for way too long, and I'm not a big talker. I don't do a lot of talking, which is why even doing this vlog is like a challenge for me. It's also good to express yourself, but yeah, I'm not a big yo. I gotta make sure the violin is in tune. I don't want to overflood the mixing engineer, so I just want to keep it simple. I've got this auto tune on my record track that's really fucking me up. Are you playing? That's a hard key, but I'm about to figure it out right now. That's obviously not the take. Whew. One day it'll be $1 million studio. Until then. That's a good starter reference. So I'm gonna duplicate that and then play the higher note. See, like, people don't understand. I really only love playing my own music. Like, it doesn't bring me joy to play covers for real. I know people like it, but it doesn't do enough for me. Having a thought, it just came to me. It's really important once you establish what it is you want to do in life. Like, once you really know your passion, it's important to only surround yourself with people who feed that. It's important to only surround yourself with people who accent that. who you have around you, you equal out with. Like, so if you're vibrating here and they're vibrating somewhere else, it's going to take away from you to find that medium with the wrong people. So it's best to kind of keep your journey with yourself until you attract the right people. I don't know why that just came over me, but I know that this whole journey that I'm doing is not just for me. So hopefully I can inspire somebody, and as I've been inspired along my way. And yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. So much feedback, it's crazy. That was wrong. So close. Woo, this is a hot one. It's a good one, man. Didn't know I was royalty. Once naive, I didn't know I was royalty. Royalty till I stepped inside the mind of all my haters. It's a scary place to be. You can see that I'm royalty. Ha, royalty. Well, this shit that pissed me off. Alright. Alright, good night, y'all. That's about it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I just broke my light. Shit is pissing me off. I'm trying to get the take. I'm trying to take it on TikTok and get the take on TikTok. And the shit's not going. So, yeah. Thank you for coming with me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
They should then be sharing it, to be honest with you. I want to know the ins and outs, the ups and downs. Otherwise, keep your business to yourself. Tammy's basically saying, once I get an inkling, once I get a feeling, I have a right to the information. One extra, you have shared your opinion. The question today was, if someone brings their issues to the internet, is it now our business? I think my stance on this is, once you pull it out into the ether, once it's on the internet, you cannot police how people are going to respond.
What's good, y'all? Happy day, vlog day 17. I didn't have time to make a morning video because today is an action-packed day. I had to just get up and get at them. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on. I had somebody purchase some merch last night, which is available on my website, www.joyabravo.com/store. And I've got to grab a power cable for my studio from the music store, so that'll be fun. Pay the P.O. box that I have not been able to pay the last 2 times I tried. And order some new business cards. And just a couple little, like, just random things. So let's get this day started. I'm gonna try to grab a biscuit from Hell Yeah Gluten Free. Yeah, that's pretty much the run of show today. Let's get on the road. You already know how much I love this next place. It is Hell Yeah Gluten Free. Let's go. If you are a gluten sensitive or gluten allergic celiac person and you're in Atlanta, you should definitely come to this place. Yeah.
And this is why you should dance like nobody's watching you. Somebody who likes the way you move, right? Adam Paul, we move on BBC Radio 1 Extra, and we're keeping it moving. We're trying to get to 6 o'clock because something amazing is happening. 1 Extra's live lounge continues. And we've got Sam Henshaw stepping in, stepping up.
Like I mentioned before, every purchase of merch comes with an autographed picture and also some little trinkets, like it may be a personalized note or a little surprise inside. So right now I'm about to grab a print of my photo, which I'm gonna autograph and send to the person who just made a purchase from my website last night. So let's go.
Yes. That's also my birthday month, so I don't know if this will.
Hey, what's up? How you
Hey,
doing?
pretty good. How are you?
Good, doing very well.
I'm just picking up one photo that I just had printed.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Mickey.
You had this as a 100
Like 4 rows, I pull up in that Lamborghini just so you can see me. All these people wanna get dropped on, all these people, they wanna be me.
Alright, so I'm at Earth Shaking Music because you don't know this, but I've been recording with my amp going through battery power only, and I have to recharge the batteries every night, which is great and convenient, but sometimes if I forget and I'm recording, that won't work. In my studio, my microphone is missing a power cable, so I use the power cable from my amplifier, which connects to my violin, for the microphone. And so I've been running my amplifier off of battery power, which could be contributing to the hissing sound, the feedback that I'm hearing when I'm recording. So instead of continuing to work off battery, I decided let me go ahead and get another power cable. So I'm at Earth Shaking Music. I'm about to grab a cable and then move on to whatever the fuck is next in this day, child. Let's go. Hey.
Hey everybody, it's Julie J. Anthony Brown, comedian, artist.
Alright, so if you're from Atlanta, you definitely know J. Anthony Brown. That was a just random ass chance run in, but I am back at the post office once again to try to pay this P.O. box. Ooh, who am I feeling like? Ew. Not even a bill. I'm really starting to wonder if my change of address went through. Like, what the fuck? All right, let's pay this P.O. box so they don't put me out on the street. What's good, y'all? I am having some trouble steadying the phone mount. I think I have to reposition it in a different way. But I just wanted to come on and run my mouth a little bit. So last night when I was in the studio, I mentioned something that came to my mind, which is like, make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Like, once you know what you're doing in life, like, everybody has something in them. I believe that you love, you want to do, you can do, you do great, and you just love doing it. And once you get serious about what that is and take action on moving towards that goal, you have to surround yourself with people who align with that. At this point in my life, I'm really focused on recording music and, learning strategies and music marketing and all the things that are gonna make my music business successful, because that's what I love doing. I love creating, recording, performing, writing raps, writing melodies, composing. That's what I love doing. It's like a flow state for me. I just want to inspire people to because the reason why I'm saying all this is because I spent so long being surrounded by the wrong people and making just horrible decisions that I didn't realize at the time was just me, I want to say, wasting my time, but the argument there is none of this would be possible without the past. So I can't really like super complain about, you know, what's happened to me or what I've chosen to do with my past, because I do believe it all comes together at the right time as it's meant to. But you gotta beware who you keep close to you. Now, certain people you can't help. Like if you work with these people or you live with, you know, you have roommates or whatever. Look at this fucking idiot. Just mind who you keep around you. And it could be anybody. I'm not just talking friends. I'm talking family too. Family, loved ones. Like I made a lot of mistakes in my past that, like, if I could just shake myself up and be like, girl, get it together. Like, do these people align with who you see yourself as? And for me, it took a lot of bumping my head, making those mistakes. I don't think that if anybody did talk to me or shake me up like that back in the day, I probably wouldn't have listened. For me, it took getting my heart broken for the last time. Like, and that was several heartbreaks. It was friendship heartbreaks, family heartbreaks, and of course romantic heartbreaks that brought me to this point where I was like and it was a process getting to the point of realizing that all I got is me. Literally all I've got is me. Like there's people who will help and assist in certain areas along the way, but once I finally came to the point where I was like I've never been a natural attractor of people. I've never been a naturally communal person. I've always been relatively antisocial, and that I think is reflected in my vibe. Like people, I think, almost sense it, to where I'm not a naturally magnetic person unless I'm playing, performing, creating. Like that's where my magnet comes from. And for a long time, I didn't accept that about myself. I thought something was wrong because I was told over and over, like by people I was not aligned with, people who I was not aligned with, telling me how I should be or who I should be. And also me not trusting myself enough to just realize that that's just not me. Like who these people are telling me to be is just genuinely not me. But all of that was a process of figuring out how to trust who God made me to be. I want to just say that if you have a goal and a dream and a vision, it's okay to let people fall off. It's okay to get real serious about it, because I can tell you right now, I eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. For me, there's nothing else. I don't know. I guess I say all that to say, just be careful who you keep around you. And it's okay to be the weird one. It's okay to be the oddball out. It's okay to be not included and to choose not to be included. And specifically, if you have a North Star, if you have something that you're focused on, it's okay to just do it. You only got this life to live that we know of. So make it count. Check out some good pollo asada in the city. Definitely check out Pollo Primo. I'm about to get me a half chicken and then take my ass home and get in the studio. So let's go.
So in this video, we're gonna break down just a quick little checklist of some things that you can think of to get outside when it's time to come on out from the studio. Different pages, whatever that might look like. There's different types of performance pages. It doesn't have to be a mic drop. That could be a page that does live bands, and all the artists come through with a live band. There's so many different types of performances that people do, but just a platform that allows performances. Colors is another good example while I'm thinking about it.
not Aspire lets you be
interview pages, but there's two versions of this. All right, so you have pages that typically do interviews that everybody watches already, but then we have number 3, the niche style of interview pages that might not actually ever do interviews, but you can pitch yourself for an interview. Oftentimes, these platforms, they'll allow you to do it for free or for the low, because they don't really do interviews like that and people don't think about it. Here's an example. If your fan base likes interviews, yes, because the reality is when you start getting people in your videos or ads, it can easily be $5,000, right?
To reach spaces that if you had tried to get there through the music,
you're getting the variety of content and looks. They're seeing you on these different platforms, and you look at bigger artists or just celebrities, right? Platforms they're on. So you get the variety, but you also get the omnipresence of, hey, I'm everywhere. And it's funny, I'm everywhere works 2 ways. One, I literally see you everywhere because I'm on this platform,
Ta-da!
Those things.
A meal fit for my husband.
what you want to scale up?
100%. So you got 3 ads or 3 creatives, and then you have 1 audience. All right. Who are you targeting? So you pick only one of those though. All right. So you better do your best guess because you don't have enough money to just be testing a bunch of audiences with this budget and the way we're going to approach it. And then what's the last thing? 311. Market. 1 market. So United States. Are we doing Australia? Are we doing UK? Don't do a bunch of different cities, but actually be specific, and you choose that based on what you think makes sense, which one you can capitalize on. So don't be somewhere across.
So I just prepped this order for Miss Jackie. Obviously, I gotta put my branding logo on there. So I'm about to do that real quick. You know what I mean? I'm going to also talk about kind of what brought me here into this like space that I'm in, not just like physically, but like kind of what led me to this headspace of literally being like balls to the wall or nothing at all. So recently I took myself to England for a little bit over a month just to kind of feel what it's like to really live there, and it was great. So while I was in England, I reconnected with one of my cousins who has a booming Pinterest and TikTok presence online, and she just kept being like, yo, cuz, you have to get online, you have to get online. And she showed me her progress and what she's been doing. It was exactly what I needed. Her push of energy, her encouragement, but also the results that she showed. Because a lot of people can say whatever and, you know, encourage me and say, oh, you should be doing that and you should be doing this. But until they actually show you real results, it's not that it shit don't matter, but, you know, it's harder to really... You get what I'm trying to say. Her showing me her results made me start studying. Like, she started giving me some game, and it made me start studying, like, how do you actually do this shit? It really depends on what you feed the algorithm. The algorithm, for the most part, feeds you back whatever you're already seeking. So my algorithm went from like just random, like a whole bunch of random ass shit, to podcasts about music strategy, TikTok strategy, how to grow your fan base, how to whatever, how to put a show together from scratch, how to release a single. It started showing me what I needed to see, and it brought me to an interview with the Manager's Playbook. So Mauricio Ruiz was interviewing Nick D, one of the most successful independent artists there is. And it started showing me like what I needed to do. How I describe it, it was like I've been driving in a car for a long time and learning kind of the game and the business of music. It was like turning on my GPS and realizing that I'm in the middle of the Amazon forest. Now, even though I'm in the middle of the Amazon, it sucks that I'm way out there, but at least now I have a direction back. So it showed me my roadmap. It turned on my GPS system. And even though I've done all the amazing things that I've done and had all the accomplishments and achievements, they really didn't mean shit. This shit will not defeat me. This shit will not defeat me. Definitely should have unstuck this. Battery died while I was talking, so what I was trying to say earlier when my camera decided to die was my whole journey of just like this level of focus I'm on and like giving just everything to becoming successful. You have to have that level of drive, or you got to find somebody who's going to do all the work for you, but then, you know, if you do find somebody like that, oftentimes they're going to want to have a hand in, you know, how you do what you do. And I feel like as an artist, you have to be able to be free. Being an artist is literally the craft of expressing freedom. In my opinion, I had a lot of wonderful achievements, accomplishments, McDonald's commercial, Carnegie Hall. I had a Mazda Japan commercial. I have done a lot. I mean, New York Times, Atlanta Hawks halftime show, all kinds of shit that is a blessing, but it's only a blessing if you're ready for it, if you know what you're doing, you know what I mean? It's like wanting to go to Hollywood, Los Angeles, and along the way you just find yourself climbing Mount Everest, which is a great accomplishment, but you were trying to go to Hollywood. Climbing Mount Everest was just like a random thing you achieved that's like way out of the way. So all of the things that I've done so far honestly have been like climbing Mount Everest on my way to Hollywood. Boom, new journal just like that. Boom, with the JB logo. Don't play with me. Everything that I've been through has made me who I am. Like you hear people say shit like that and it sounds almost like cliche, you know what I mean? But it's the truth. So all you can do is if you have some sort of faith, trust in God, trust in the universe, trust in source energy, manifest, like, but trust that you're where you're supposed to be and do your best to just follow that little thing inside you that you want to do. So anyway, I'm gonna stick a pin because like I told y'all, I really don't do a lot of, I'm not much of a talker. I don't like to do too much talking. But I think it's important to kind of express myself and share, you know, whatever. So this package of merch is going out to Miss Jackie in Fairburn, Georgia. Thank you so much for making this purchase. It definitely helps along my journey. So thank you, girl. It's a little bit shitty, but to Jackie, love, Joya Bravo. So as you guys can see, I'm here working on royalty. I'm trying to get this joint finished. So I noticed if I turn down the mic and turn up the violin, it helps. So I'm trying to finish royalty now. Off With Your Head is officially finished. I sent that out to the mixing engineer last night. I also sent him Nice to Meet You, but I just realized I have to add a vocal at the end. So now it's royalty. It's really only just that one little violin run I have to get figured out. And then after that, I'm going to work on Madness. And then I'm going to move on to a whole new song. It's called Teflon. Definitely ready to get to that. Definitely trying to finish this part tonight and be done with it and move on. So I want to get it perfect. I think that one was good. I think that one was good. And that's it for royalty. I'm gonna move on to Madness after this. This shit goes so hard that my eyelash is coming off. So close. I fucked it up. That might have been good enough, so I'm going to duplicate it and get it one more time. We get it one last time. Come on. I think that was good, y'all. I think that is a wrap on Madness. I'm about to listen to it real quick and make sure. Let me listen to this real fast. Okay, so the middle one of that last take was better, the middle part, and the first and last part of the most recent take are best. Not bad. Not fucking bad at all. I'm gonna do a quick little splicey dicey. In fact, let me show y'all what my screen looks like. Alright, so I don't know if you can see, but these two lines are the same right here. You probably can't even see, but I'm about to cut this part. I'm gonna hit Control T. I'm gonna kill this middle part right here. I'm gonna Control T this area and then literally cut it right here. And I'm just gonna drag this middle part down, and that should give us a good take. So I'm gonna delete this whole unnecessary line of track, and I've gotten this song down to, ooh, it's still a lot. 13 tracks is still crazy. But technically it's only 12 like vocal and violin tracks. Hell yeah. So I've got 3 violin tracks, and I still haven't found like a proper vocal chain, violin chain yet. But for now, I just want to keep moving forward in the process. So you're literally going to watch me get better as I go. But in order to get better, I have to start. So I'm just going to send the engineer's super dry recordings. These top 3 are my violin tracks, which only come in at the very end of the song. And what the fuck is this? Hold on. Oh, I guess it's just some fattening shit. Some fattening. Oh god, I'm so crazy. But yeah, so that's a wrap on that, baby. That is a motherfucking wrap on that. I'm done. Yeah, I know you can't see me. Y'all have a splendid night. Those are my splendid hands. Just waking up, even though I already set my camera up over there. I'm tired. I don't even know why. I know why. Turn this down before it gets copyright. I was vibing though. Yeah, I stayed up until like almost 5 last night, just like doing stuff. Cause one thing about doing all this, being an independent artist and working with multiple streams of, you know, creating the avenues of multiple streams of income, it's like it doesn't stop. There's no, okay, I've done everything possible. Like there's always stuff to do. There's always something to remember to do by a certain date. I need to learn how to just shut it off, but oftentimes like I'll remember something at the last minute that if I don't get up and do it then, it may or may not get done. So I'm just annoyed. I'm literally annoyed. I'm gonna feel better after the gym though, so I'll see y'all after.
Ask him about me, Q. Why you play? Check him out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Like 50 times slower than y'all.
He just said you come around and start showing out.
Get me fucking flowers. Alright y'all, so today's order is going out to Miss Jackie. I'm at the post office now, about to drop it off. I will see you guys at the crib. Talk to you in a little bit. Walk with me on the Atlanta Beltline and listen to my violin covers of Uninvited by Alanis Morissette and Melancholy Hill by the Gorillaz. it's great to just be productive all the time, but every once in a while I feel this pull to like reconnect with my spirit real bad. And oftentimes like the first thing I'll reach for when I know I need to like ground myself is the Tao Te Ching, which is like the Chinese Bible. It's this really like esoteric kind of book with like 1 or 2 sentences on every page, but it's so profound. Every single page, every single teaching is really short, really succinct. And when I was in the gym today, I just felt like I couldn't lock in with myself. Like I felt like I couldn't like wrangle my brain or my thoughts. So I was like, oh, I need to meditate real bad. So kind of what I do like with moving meditation is listening to the Tao, just kind of reconnecting with myself and then connecting with nature. So I'm out here on the Beltline taking a short walk, taking in some nature, and I probably won't film that much today just because I just need to be quiet and like meditate, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is the Beltline. I love this, like, I guess as a backyard concept for like bonfires, just having like land and like organized logs. I don't know what for, but I like the aesthetic. Bad. I probably won't even get shit. I'm just gonna walk in there and see what they got. Hey. Look at all this shit, y'all. This is shrimp pho from Soba. Oh my god, so freaking good. Yummy! Ooh, I like how this skirt looks. Alright.
Hello everyone and welcome back.
What's good, y'all? It is day, I think, 18 or so. So I kind of hit like a little bit of a, not a crash. I reached a point finally where like I feel like the fairy tale has worn off. And now it's like, alright, reset, reorganize, and refocus. So at this point I've realized like for the last couple weeks I've let vlogging and doing the vlog kind of lead, and that was never the goal. So yesterday I started to realize that in my body, and I realized I needed to realign with myself. I know I need to lock in on the studio first and foremost. And I know that that'll make for somewhat of a boring vlog, but for the next like month, I would say, like into mid-February, like I need to lock in, make that my #1 priority between recording violin songs and finishing recording my tracks. I have at least 20 more songs to record before I can feel like I got to a space where I can kind of do other things. I will vlog where I can, but outside of that, I need to make sure that my priorities are straight. So I say that to also inspire. If you have something that you're working on and you might be delegating your focus a little bit messy, like it's good to just kind of realign with yourself and meditate and be like, okay, what am I actually doing? Okay. And move forward. One piece of good news I can share, it's extraneous as fuck, it has nothing to do with what I just said, is I just got accepted into what's called the Creator Connections group with Amazon, like the Amazon Influencers Club. It basically allows you to directly connect with brands that are looking for influencers to promote their brands. Just like I did the content videos with the tabletop tripod or the car phone mount, basically I can connect with other groups that might have to do with music instruments or tech gear or fashion, things that align with my brand, and get paid higher commissions to do that. So that's cool, but again, it's not my focus right now. I've got to get in the studio and just focus on recording. We're supposed to be having an ice storm this weekend in Georgia, so today I just want to get as many things as I need to just lock in this weekend. I need to practice a little bit of self-care, wash my hair, do my nails, and just be in the studio. That's my goal moving forward. These next couple weeks, like I said, they might be a little bit boring, but it is what it is. I gotta make sure I'm prioritizing what I need to prioritize. So I'm gonna stop talking now and get after the day. Let's go. Alright, so in light of making content soon, it's probably like 2 or 3 weeks out, but when I start making content, I'm gonna want to make like violin and vocal content at the same time. So I actually left my music stand at my last gig. I don't know where the fuck my music stand went, but I had to grab one. I was gonna order one from Amazon, but since I'm on this side of town, I said let me just run the Guitar Center and see what those prices are giving. It's Amazon for the win. I was just sitting here minding my fucking business when I was just thinking about it, because I almost honked somebody, and the reason why I was gonna honk them, like the shit worked out anyway. And I was just thinking, displays of anger are so fucking useless. Like, obviously, if you need to make a point, if you need to set a boundary, displays of anger are useful, but small, just unnecessary displays of anger are so pointless. I feel like all pointless displays of anger are good for is showing you not to do that shit again. Like, because all you end up doing is regretting it. Like, whatever you say in the heat of a moment, you end up regretting it. You end up, if you're a good person or if you have any sort of internal dialogue or compass, you end up going back to correct the mistakes you made when you were having an angry moment. For me, it don't even feel good in the moment. Like, I start feeling like embarrassed while I'm having an angry moment. Like, I can't just let it all out. It has to, like, by the time I start, I'm like, oh God, what are you doing? Like, it kind of, look at this fucking, God damn it. Ugh. And there I am having an angry moment because, let me just jump off of here. I don't know what the fuck don't even listen to me. Have your angry moment, enjoy yourself, go to jail, who gives a fuck? What's good, y'all? It is day number, I think, 20 of this thing, and we are in, it's another part of Madison Yards. Another one of my favorite places to be. I think this whole week has been me just trying to reset my energy and like make sure, like I said, that I'm just aligned with what I'm doing and like pulling back so that my moves are real clear, succinct, and poignant. So I'm about to run into a coffee shop, another one. It's a new one for y'all, but it's another one of my favorites. We're getting ready for a huge ice storm here in Atlanta. So I've already got my water and like my food. I went and got a chicken from Publix, so that'll hold me over for like a solid 4 or 5 days. And yeah, I'm about to get on the computer, work on some more content buckets, make sure my finances are good, just kind of keep myself in order. And I did make it to the gym this morning. Check out this neighborhood. Isn't it so cute? I could never live here because the houses are just too close to each other, and I wouldn't want my neighbors to like know every fucking thing that I'm doing, like every time I breathe and blink and shit. But it's really cute over here for like, you know, little restaurant vibe, little coffee vibe, and it's my perfect weather. I love an overcast day. It's a perfect temperature. And sometimes it's also good to just chill out here in this little park. So let's get into this coffee shop. So I'm home now, obviously, but I just started catching back up on Invincible, which is one of my favorite shows. The Boys and Invincible, which are both located on Amazon Prime in my Amazon store. Just another reason why I love this show is they're playing Radiohead. It's my favorite band. Radiohead is like top 1 to 2 favorite musical entities in the world. The fact that they're playing Karma Police, like, it was meant to be. Karma Police, this is what you get. I just love when a great show will also showcase great artists that deserve to be showcased. I'm sure they paid a lot of money for this license. They could have used anybody. That's why I fuck with the show. Alright, so I'm about to take my first listen to Off With Your Head, the first mix by The Engineer. Can you see all my trash? Ooh, I'm scared. I'm nervous. Wait. I don't know that I want y'all to hear it quite yet. I just want to get my reaction to it. I'm going to put the sound through my headphones. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay. Okay. Hold on. So I do want to hear my vocals a little bit wetter. Like, he made them a little bit dry, but that's just also because of how I'm used to recording them in my studio. I record them pretty wet. And I'll put a definition of what wet and dry means on the screen right here. Other than that, he did some really cool things with the beat, like dropping out and isolating certain instruments, which I didn't think he was going to be able to do, but why did I ever doubt him? Like, he's dope as fuck. I just want to tell him to make it just a little bit wetter and try to pop my voice a little bit more, like with the highs just a little bit. But beyond that, that's just me picking, I think we say picking corn from shit in Jamaica. Anyway, I'm happy. And I'm gonna message him real quick, let him know what I think. And I'm about to move into my next song, which is called Teflon. Let's go! Alright, so we're gonna start with this. Yeah. Bitches that come for me, they got a love for me. Dada and Macca, they know that they stuck with me. But probably won't eat it and beat out the booty cheeks. That's why they preying and come with them foolery. Really, bitch, you could kick bricks like it's ours. My cool will always be better than yours. Bitches ain't shit like that piss. This song is so much fun. It's a song about being unhinged and unbothered. Unbothered and unhinged. Bitch, you could get what you want if you wishing like you wishing on stars. Really, then you really wishing on us. Really, bitch, you could kick bricks like it's ours. My cool will always be better than yours. Alright, so I'm gonna do it again. But you get the gist. It's called... Yo, I swore I saw something move behind me just now. Alright. Let's just do it again. Daddy, they Mac or they no... Fuck. Bitches that come for me, they got a love for me. Daddy, they Mac or they know that they stuck with me. But probably won't eat it and beat out the booty cheeks. That's why they preying and come with them foolery. Bitch, you could get what you want if you wishing like you wishing on stars. Really, then you really wishing on us. Really, bitch, you could keep bricks like it's ours. My cool will always be better than yours. Bitches ain't shit like they piss, it ain't new to me. That's why they preying and come with them foolery. Alright, you get the gist. I'm gonna pause the camera here and work this out, and then once I get a good, like, solid patois going, I'll come back. Patois! 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 Alright, so I just finished recording Teflon, and I'm gonna add some violins to it. I think maybe tonight. We'll see. I'm gonna see how I feel, because I still gotta edit today's video. So that's a wrap. I'm feeling real productive. I'm feeling real good, and I'm actually excited about the ice storm. As long as we don't lose power, please, please, God, don't let us lose power, because I need to be in the studio recording. I will see y'all tomorrow. It's been a wonderful day. Good night. What's good, y'all? So today I am about to record some violin on my song Teflon. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's get to some music. Yeah. Oof. It's a whole lot of shit. Alright, hopefully you can't see all the shit on the ground. Sometimes I just want to bumper to bumper. Shout out to Jaleel. Why am I not hearing anything? Oh, because the mic's not turned on. Huh. That would make sense. Actually a really good take. I'm not mad at that. Listen, that does it for this week of the vlog. If you've watched the episode this long, drop the word Teflon in the comments. The first person to drop the word Teflon in the comments, I have a free gift for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see y'all next week. Nice to meet ya.
I'll go round and round the sea of dreams inside my merry-go, but it ain't nice to meet ya.